you went to RADA. Did you jump straight into TV?
No, I didn't. In fact, I was at this wonderful term at RADA. There was Ken Branagh and John Sessions, God bless him, was just passed away this week. And
was he in The Great? Did I just see him in The Great?
He was, yeah.
I just watched that episode.
I hadn't seen him for about 5 years, and he turned up and was given the most impossible Russian name to say, like Grigoror Gororgovich, and he just couldn't say it. And everyone just became absolutely. He's a very, very, very funny person anyway. But so it was sort of startling that he's suddenly gone, and broke my heart really. But I knew him when at RADA he did these sort of free-form, improvised one-man shows off the cuff that would go on and on and on and on, and extraordinary mimic and extraordinary mind. Just sort of terrifying, and a very fragile person too. So I think this whole sort of lockdown thing didn't suit him, very sociable, very sort of, overthinking person. But yes, so I was at RADA, and then when I left RADA, I really had sort of given up, decided to not act at all, and I was going to direct. And I got a job directing, and I'd been at the National Youth Theatre, which is sort of how I became an actor. And then I went there to direct, and then I did something very old-fashioned, really. I was offered all these stonking great Shakespearean classical roles all around the regional theatres of England. So off I went and played Hamlet at Bolton and Coriolanus and Romeo and Juliet. I did 3 times at Birmingham, Nottingham Playhouse, York. And then it sort of dawned on me, I didn't have an agent. I was just doing these endless, massive roles and loving every minute of it. But I was sort of eating my cornflakes in the evening and watching the rest of my term at RADA all becoming immensely wealthy and famous. So no, I didn't do any television until about 10 years into my career. And then I did a thing called Capital City. I'd been offered Hamlet with Lyubimov's Hamlet at the Old Vic. And then they offered me Capital City. And my partner at the time said, you've got to be on television. You've got to, everyone goes, you must do some television. So I did that, and it was fantastic fun and sort of rather successful, I suppose. We only did 2 series of it, and then since then I've really just looped between, while I'm in one, I'm always desperate to do the other.
I just peeked that credit there just as you were saying it. Was Jason Issacs in that?
Yes,
wow.
He was.
Yeah,
Jason Issacs. Yes,
I met Jason many years ago, and it was a production by Carl Francis. It was a show called Civvies, and I was a runner. It was like I must have been about 19 or 18 or something, and he came to audition. We were doing some other thing, and he was auditioning for Civvies, and Jason Issacs walks in, and he does his audition, and we're all helping, I don't know, doing all the behind the scenes stuff. And I remember Jason, I think he had a scar. He said he had an accident, and he came in and he was all kind of geezery, and he was all like this, which is, he's not like that at all.
No, he was in character.
He was
clearly.
In character. And he gave it all this, and he's like, yeah, I'll be over here, yeah, all right, I'll do that. And he did his audition, and there was a few other guys, and we all gave him marks out of 10. And the other guys, it was 6, 7. And Jason was like, we were like, 10, he's amazing, get him in. So he got the gig. It wasn't down to me, obviously, well, maybe it was. But I saw him, I was doing an extra job, years later, and I told him the story, expecting him to go, all right, Paul, yeah, whatever. And he went, oh, really? Oh, yes. No, oh, yes, I came in character. And he said that Carl Francis, on the first day of shooting, said something to him. And he went, yes, I'll do it like that. And he went, you bastard. If I'd known you were that accent, I probably wouldn't have hired you.
No, well, I'm sure he's right. And also he is brilliant at voices, Jason. At that time, he was desperate to sort of get into voiceover work, and his answer phone message was about 3 different people. So, you know, it'd be like, yes, as Jason here, how would you? And then he'd go through all these different impersonations. He was, he's, you know, fiery guy too. On our set, he was known as Jason in the Arguments.
What, slightly awkward or
no, just like very, very
opinionated,
exact about what he wanted to do. So if you had a director who was kind of, you know, winging it, he would be like, wait, this isn't. And everyone would go, wow, here we go. And he was unafraid to take anyone on in that way, which is pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
But, I mean, of course, he's gone on to have a wonderful career. I haven't seen him for a long time. So, yeah.